So Patrick, thanks for joining us today to talk about the month of May in the closed-end fund market. Could you walk through any attributes that people might find interesting about what happened to closed-end funds in May?
First of all, May was a relatively weak month for closed-end funds, even though the S&P 500 was up about 1.3%. The Barclays Ag was down about 0.6% for the month. I think that had a large effect on closed-end funds as a lot of investors are afraid of interest rates. So closed-end funds were down approximately 1.4% on a market price basis. A lot of that came from discount widening. Overall, discounts widened approximately 1%. And as I mentioned, fixed income was the weakest asset class. That widened about 1.5%, and equity-based closed-end funds widened 0.2% for the month of May.
Patrick, any IPOs of note?
There was one IPO in the month of May. It was the second for the year. Allianz launched a convertible income fund. Ticker ACV raised approximately $280 million. One interesting point, Alan, to make on the discounts widening by 1% to get to 7.3% as of the end of the month of May is that MLPs actually were down 4.7%. So that was a large contributor to the negative performance for equity-based closed-end funds, again, relative to the S&P 500 being up 1.3%.
So Patrick, back to discounts for a second. You've sort of spoken several times this year about the attractiveness of discounts from a historical standpoint. Obviously, widening another 100 basis points in May makes them even more attractive, or are we just sort of in this range for some time?
We believe we're in this range for some time. Usually summer is a relatively weak period of time, and then you have tax loss selling, which is notable in the fourth quarter. Typically for closed-end funds. So, we don't see any near-term catalysts for discounts to narrow.